Welcome students to the history session to 3rd to ninth 5-year plans. Dear students, next we have third 5-year plan. The duration of this plan is 1961 to 1966. According to this third 5-year plan, there were some of the purposes or aim at the very beginning that helps to bring balance in industries and agriculture. Also, it helps to increase in national income. It fosters the heavy industries and development in transport and mineral industry. There was the aim to reduce or elevation of poverty through the country. It helps to expand opportunities for employment. Because after the third 5-year plan, 3 1-year plan were implemented and the duration was 1966 to 1969. This was a period of intense famine due to the invasion by China and war with Pakistan. The government had to focus on defense rather than development related tasks. Also, this famine required the government to undertake measures to tackle the effects of this famine. Also, we can say all these effects meant for kinds of issues stressed over the Indian economy greatly. And this is what we can say the third 5-year plan. According to it, we can conclude it's the situation in the country. Dear friends, let's see the fourth 5-year plan, and its duration is 1969 to 1974. According to this, the intention behind setting the goals of this plan were the India should become self-reliant or self-sufficient. The government should develop the basic industries, increase the speed of economic development, and pay attention to establish a socialistic pattern of society. And for this purpose, there were 14 major banks in the country were nationalized by the Prime Minister Indira Gandhi. And this plan did not succeed as expected. But the economy had to bear the burden of the Bangladesh war in 1971, and the expenditure over the refugees had to be borne as well. And the Indian economy suffered due to the pay rise of government and railway servants and rise in the prices of petrol in the international markets. Let's see the fifth 5-year plan. The duration of this plan is 1974 to 1979. As per this plan, it was designed with the goal of making India economically strong and self-sufficient by elevation of poverty. And there were some of the objectives of this fifth 5-year plan, which includes increase the national income. Second, make large scale employment available in the country. Third, supply education. Then nutritious food and drinking water facilities. To make these facilities of medical treatment available in rural areas. Also, it foster to supply electricity and means of communication. It helps to implement social welfare schemes on a wide scale throughout the country. It brings about the development of agriculture, increase the basic industries, purchase food grains and other life sustaining goods by monopoly purchase and make them available to the poor and reasonable prices through a public distribution system. Dear friends, during this fifth 5-year plan, it was not possible to achieve the goals of removal of poverty and increase in employment. So for this purpose, in the year 1977, general elections and the Congress party was defeated. The Janata Party came to power and the new government ended the fifth 5-year plan towards the end of the March 1978, and they started the rolling plan from April 1978. But the rolling plan, it was failed, and again in the 1980 general elections were held for Lok Sabha. In that, the Congress party came to power again, and the Congress government closed the system of the rolling plan, and again they started working towards the planning like before. Let's see 6th 5-year plan. Its duration is 1980 to 1985. This plan also stresses upon alleviation of poverty and employment generation. This plan had some of the objectives: that it increased the growth rate in the economy, it helps to reduce the rate of poverty and unemployment, it helps to shape and implement a population policy so that people adopted the small family norms to keep the population under control. Through this policy, some of the programs were implemented in the 6th 5-year plan. Programs implemented through the 6th 5-year plans are Integrated Rural Development Program, Rural Landless Employment Guarantee Program, and National Rural Employment Programs. 7th 5-year plan. Its duration is 1985 to 1990. According to this plan, there were some purposes to be fulfilled, which laid stress on food, employment, and productivity. It also includes the development, modernization, self-reliance, social justice, improving the techniques of production, and it helps to achieve yearly increase of 5% in national income in increasing food production. And for these programs, there were some of the policies were started to achieve its goal and objectives. According to 7th 5-year plan, the following programs were started. It includes Jawahar Rozgar Yojana, scheme of 10 lakh wells, and Indira Awas Yojana. This plan was very important to prove the point of view of employment generation in the country. Let's have an account of 8th 5-year plan. Its duration is 1992 to 1997. This plan gave a lot of scope to the private sector, and according to this plan, it had some of the features to maintain the rate of growth in national income at 6.5% income, and its control to the growth of population. To encourage the programs of family planning, to improve the literacy growth, and to expansion of primary education. It also helps to remove illiteracy by expansion of primary education. This plan is a reflection of liberalization of free market policy of 1991. Through this policy, they succeeded towards implementing some of the programs like Pradhan Mantri Rozgar Yojana, Mahila Samriddhi Yojana, Midday Meal Scheme, Indira Mahila Scheme, Ganga Kalyan Scheme, Rashtriya Samajik Arthik Sahaya Yojana. Such schemes and programs were implemented during the 8th 5-year plan, and the importance of the private sector grew due to this, and this plan is a reflection of the liberalization. So we can say through this 8th 5-year plan. Dear students, next we have 9th 5-year plan, and its duration is about 1997 to 2002. According to this plan, it focused on agriculture and rural development. And the objectives of this plan were to increase the rate of growth of the economy of the country, to create healthy competition in the infrastructure sector. It helps to give a new direction to industrial policy for ensuring or entrusting foreign investment through the country to develop the economic growth of the India. And there were some of the objectives with these, some of the programs to be implemented. The schemes and the programs were started during the 9th 5-year plans were Suvarna Jayanti Shahari Rozgar Yojana, Bhagyashri Child Welfare Policy, Raj Rajeshwari Mahila Kalyan Yojana, Jawahar Gram Samruddhi Yojana, Antodaya Anna Yojana, Pradhan Mantri Gram Sadak Yojana, and the last one, Suvarna Jayanti Gram Swarojgar Yojana. These all schemes were implemented through this plan, and the progress of communication system and services towards this sector was achieved as per the expectation, and there was a growth in the field of construction as well as in the field of communication. So this is what we can say about the 9th 5-year plan. So thank you students, keep watching the videos, and in the next part of this video we will see the nationalization of the banks and 20-point programs. Thank you.